Hello and welcome to our spotlight on our summer 2021 internship program with a focus on the marketing and sales internships. Today's agenda will include an intro to Shure and our internship program. Then you'll get a chance to meet a few associates from Shure who will give you insights on our marketing and sales initiatives and opportunities. And then we'll conclude with how you can apply for those internships. So my name is Wase. I'm part of the talent team here at Shure within our HR department. Next, you see Jason Walker, Senior Manager of Content and Digital Marketing. And next, Heather Padalina, who is a Senior Graphic Design Specialist here at Shure. And last but not least, Gabe Delamora. He came to us as an intern, and currently he is a full-time user experience designer. He'll take an opportunity later to explain his journey as an intern. Intro to Shure, and who we are and what we do. And it begins with our mission statement: to be the most trusted audio brand worldwide. So Shure core values. First, as a company and as individuals, we are ethical, honest, and fair in dealing with associates, customers, and suppliers. Shure associates show respect for one another in all circumstances. Shure is a good corporate citizen, neighbor, and employer. We manufacture products of unmatched quality, reliability, and durability. Since Mr. Shure founded our company more than 95 years ago, Shure has valued the worth, work, and importance of all associates. Our beliefs and practices are used every day to conduct business, and they are rooted in our core values, which have guided our company since 1925. This quote from Mr. Shure embodies our spirit of innovation. This is the iconic Shure quote that you'll find in every Shure office globally, and I'll read it verbatim. We know very well that absolute perfection cannot be attained, but we will never stop striving for it. So we're broken into three vertical markets: integrated systems, musicians and consumer audio, and pro audio. Starting at the left, integrated is a product portfolio that includes the complete audio signal chain from microphone to DSP to loudspeaker. Shure provides network audio solutions for all types of environments, from small meeting rooms to large conference spaces. Some of our key sectors here are corporate, government, and education. And in the middle, you see musician and consumer audio, formerly known as retail. You'll find products like headsets, such as our new line of Ionic 50s, all the way down to our SE215 in-ear earphones. In our product line, you'll find what's compatible with what moves you. And last but not least, pro audio. This is where we've been great at for decades, for performers, for entertainment, for creators and educators, what we have been known for pretty much the last 95 years. We've also gotten into software that we developed and integrated into these products. So this is a brief overview of the markets and the customers that we serve. And I've touched on a few of these already. Touring sound, live events that we're dearly missing right now, house of worship, theater, music making and listening, studio recording, and much, much more. Again, we were founded in 1925. Our manufacturing locations are located in Suzhou, China, and Juarez, Mexico, and we are sold in over 120 countries around the world. We have over 30 offices globally, and our 5 engineering centers are located in Copenhagen, Edinburgh, Suzhou, Hyderabad, and the largest one being in Niles, Illinois, just north of the city of Chicago. Company Culture Awards. So Shure has consistently been recognized as 101 best and brightest companies to work for in the nation, as well as Chicago, and named a Chicago Tribune top workplace for our fun and innovative culture. These awards are based specifically on associate feedback. How cool is that? Onto our Shure culture. Can't speak enough to our culture. From our fun events like putting together an Eat to the Beat concert in the summer where associates get together and put their musical background to display for all of us to enjoy, to team outings like baseball games and attending STEM events at the Museum of Science and Industry, and our Shure Softball League, which has grown tremendously over the years. Now, onto the 411 in our intern program. So it consists of a 12-week paid program where you'll get your hands on various projects, gain global business overviews where you'll understand business growth and build that overall business acumen, to networking opportunities where over 100 associates that were interns previously, they'll meet with you and kind of show you the ropes, to training sessions. Being a global company, you'll get training sessions such as working across cultures and during these uncertain times, how to work remotely and much more, to social events to bring everyone together. When we were in the office, we went to baseball games, boating events, and much more. This past summer, remotely, we did intern trivia, baby photo contests, Shure specific bingo, and more. And then end of summer presentations is where you get an opportunity to present what you worked on, your learnings, and the experiences you'd like to share overall to the company as we all gather together and watch your presentation. And last but not least, you get to build those lifetime friendships. Here are the few examples of our summer 2021 internships for this next summer. And right here in the middle, you see marketing and sales. We have these open today: digital marketing, business analytics, UX design, e-learning, events marketing, artist relations, sales enablement, and more. If this is not for you, we also have other positions that are available in quality operations, corporate functions, and product development. To apply, you can visit www.shure.com/careers. On to our global marketing and sales spotlights. First, I'd like to introduce you to Jason Walker, who is the Senior Manager of Digital Marketing. Jason, take it away.
Hi, everyone. This is here a layout of what we do on our team. And our intern will be probably connecting with all of these activities at various points in the internship. As you see here, social media from both the paid standpoint, all the ads that you see in your timeline every day, as well as the organic posts that we put up on our pages and our various global social accounts to promote our brand. That involves a lot of work. That's the lion's share of the work of our team, managing all that content, going back and forth, and managing the community and their reactions to the content that we put out, and interacting with them and responding to them and answering their questions. That's a lot of work, and it's probably 3/4 of what you would do as an intern, assisting with that content scheduling, the community management, and doing perhaps a little bit of reporting on those activities. Some other things that we do that you might be involved in would be the search piece, the search engine piece, generally speaking, Google. Both the paid listings and the organic search engine optimization presence that we have require a pretty good amount of work. And we could use some assistance with those activities, as well as reviewing how well we're doing and making recommendations. We're actually looking for as much input as we can from new perspectives, and that's the kind of thing that you might bring to that, as well as social media. Content marketing is another big piece. We do a lot of production of content for our website across all of these different categories that you see here, as well as managing user-generated content that comes in terms of reviews in places like Amazon and our own website. And then all of that stuff needs to be reported on and analyzed to as deep a level as we can achieve. So any skills that you may bring from your studies that could help us to do any of these things would be great. As far as the sort of main, actually, if you wouldn't mind backing up, as far as the main intern project that we expect that you would conduct, it'll probably be a review and an audit of Shure's activities and some of our competitors' activities in some of these areas, but particularly social media. This is something that we'd like to do at least every year, is take a survey of how we're doing, what we're doing, and what our competitors are doing. A few other things that you might do, looking into Google Analytics and our deployment thereof and seeing if we can optimize that. Assisting with paid social campaign management, and assisting with the content management as far as social media and content marketing. We would also actually love to get any input that you might have on recommendations for additional channels that we might want to explore. We are active in all of the traditional social media channels, if you can call them traditional at this point. But we, for example, a couple of years ago had an intern put together a presentation on why we should be more active in Reddit as a social channel. We took that recommendation and ran with it and started doing paid advertising there. And we're putting a fair amount of money into that right now based on our intern's recommendations. So we would love more recommendations like that based on the new perspectives that you can bring. And on the next slide, I started to try and get into what kind of person would be appropriate for this internship. And this was actually great to put together because it made me think about these things a little more. This is not just a sort of a right brain or left brain sort of technical or creative arena, global digital marketing. It's both. It's also got the sort of individual and put your nose to the grindstone sort of tactical thing where you're going off and working on a project, but it's also got the collaborative element where you're working with a team and the strategic element where we're asking you for sort of the big ideas on where we should go. It's also great because it allows you to sort of get into some behind the scenes stuff if you haven't been involved in this area before. So if you like that kind of thing, you like solving puzzles, you're interested in technology, but also the sort of psychology of how technology is deployed out in the world and social media, and you like working on a greater good or a greater goal with a team of people, I think this would be a really enriching internship for you. And we try to make sure that it benefits you at least as much, if not more, than it benefits us. So we hope you will be interested enough to pursue it further.
Awesome. Thanks, Jason. Now I'd like to welcome Heather, our senior graphic designer, who will give you an overview of our graphic design area.
Hello there. So the graphic design intern primarily does support the global marketing and sales division, but we also offer support to multiple other divisions as needed. So you'll get the opportunity to collaborate with a small team of designers on print and electronic media to support the business and communications objectives. The great thing about this position is that we have so much variety in the types of projects we get to work on. Typical project types an intern may work on includes digital and print advertising, including social media posts, also display graphics that you might see in stores, swag and apparel for giveaways on our Shure online store, trade show graphics, brochures, and various other company materials. The graphic design intern will gain experience with the full process of a project from start to finish, including developing design concepts from brief, presenting and communicating your ideas with clients, editing and revising your concepts, and providing complete art files. And in some cases, communicating with the vendors to make sure everything is correct and proofing your files as well. You'll learn how to manage your time between multiple projects at once with quick deadlines and using a ticketing system to track your progress. Working as an in-house designer, you will need to design within a set Shure brand guidelines. And this provides an exciting challenge to stay on brand, but also stretch your creative ideas, keeping the materials fresh and exciting. So on the screen, you can see there's the various things that we've worked on in the past here. And you can see that we have the in-store displays, some posters for some events, social media, print advertising, t-shirt, social media up again in the top there. So you can see that there's quite a bit of room to stretch your creative muscles and really try to push the brand while still staying within our look.
Awesome. Thank you, Heather. Last but not least, let's welcome Gabe to explain his experiences and journey as a former intern.
Thank you, Wasay. So yes, I was a user experience design intern in the summer of 2018. So I came in, and my primary project was to work on our flagship product known as Designer. And that's part of our integrated systems vertical. And you'll see some of the mock-ups that I ended up walking out with to the right. And basically, I had the opportunity to look at explorations for how the product could be improved, and over time offered suggestions to the team, and some of those over the past couple of years have begun to be implemented. And so during the internship experience, you'll have a lot of hands-on time working on actual products, working with the team to bring some of those suggestions and explorations to life. And in addition to working on Designer, I had some opportunities to kind of explore outside of that based on my interests. And this is something that you'll find on the user experience design team is wherever you have interests in, the team is kind of flexible with allowing you time to kind of work on different products as well. And so one of those was our software design system, which is now known as Prism. visual and interaction design improvements for integrated systems products, and then overall visual design support for products in other verticals. So some of our mobile products, such as Shure Plus Play, Shure Plus Motive, I got to do some iconography work there, as well as our pro audio products, such as Wireless Workbench and Shure Plus Channels. And then I had some additional fun side projects, such as making T-shirts for our quality team and additional other posters on the side. After the internship, in the fall, I transitioned into a full-time position where now I work as part of the mobile team. So I now lead the team on Shure Plus Channels, which is our pro audio product for monitoring wireless audio activity. I'm also a part of the design system team where I've helped to build a website for our design system documentation, as well as the actual components that we're able to inject into each of our designs across the team. And I focus on products in pro audio while still providing visual design support for other software products. Move to the next slide. And so walking away from the internship, some of the areas of growth that I had were, generally an improved audio knowledge. I didn't have a ton of understanding of RF coordination and, wireless frequency transmissions and whatnot coming into this. So I was able to, meet with a lot of experts in all these different areas of audio and build a ton of knowledge in that space. But then I also gained a lot of enhanced technical knowledge. So in terms of design systems, this was my first time working on an actual design system that was being used across, multiple software products. And in that process, I also learned a lot about version control. So what it means to kind of stage designs and work in this more engineering savvy way. I also got to contribute to products over time, not just designer, but once again, Shure Plus Channel, Shure Plus Play, Shure Plus Motive. And then I just strengthened my overall collaboration skills. So working with UX designers, we do a lot of workshops with the team to kind of generate ideas, and some of this might include, team brainstorming. But then I also got to work across many different disciplines. On the Shure Plus Channels team, for example, I got to work with our engineering team as well as product management, project management, as well as our systems engineers. And so there's a lot of hands-on experience there. Finally, I conducted a lot of research with our research team, which we call CMI here, where we get to kind of bring in actual end users and kind of have them test our designs and see what's working and what's not working. So there's a lot of room to explore at Shure, especially within UX design. And it's an overall great experience.
Amazing. Thank you again to Jason, Heather, and Gabe for your invaluable insights. To apply, visit our careers page at www.shure.com/careers for your next best opportunity. So don't wait. Apply today. We'd like to thank you again for joining our Global Marketing and Sales Spotlight in our Summer 2021 internship program. We sincerely appreciate your attention, and that brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for your time and interest. Be well and safe.